is life as a mumpreneur? Well, I don't get my hair done most of the time. Struggling to get my makeup done. No, but for real, I think luckily it is something that we kind of grow into as mums. I mean, obviously we're not working as soon as we give birth. I think I had about 6 or 8 weeks after my first child, and then 6 weeks after my second, and that was only because I had 2 cesareans with both my kids. But it's very hard if you have a very good running business and all of a sudden you fall pregnant. You have to really adjust very, very quickly. But in my case, luckily I was only working from home and I saw clients, obviously, so I cut that right down while I was you know, having little kids, and my clients knew, they were fine with that. But I think for everybody it is very different, and there might be different levels of workmanship and then having to be a mum. I mean, there are so many mums that put their kids, or they have to, because they are working full-time, they have to put their kids into care, daycare, every single day, and literally just work for them to be in kindy or daycare. It's very sad. So I was always wanting to work part-time, so I still had some time to spend with my kids, even though they are kind of driving me up on the palm trees. In Australia, there's palm trees. At times, because they're just such little shits sometimes. You just want to go, ah! They're 3 and 5 now. Sebastian is 3 and he is the worst at the moment. Isabella started prep school in January, so she goes to school full-time now, but I still have 2 days full-time with Sebastian during the day on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then on the weekends, obviously. I recently cut down work. I only work 2.5 days a week now, because I do a lot of online stuff, obviously, and I do a lot of you know, family time now on the weekend, and I really wanted that now that Isabella is in school full-time and I can't really do much with her during the week at all. But my days have gotten really short because school doesn't start until 9, and then I have to pick her up at 3 unless I have her in before and after care, but all that costs money as well, obviously. So being a mumpreneur, which I don't really like that word because I am a businesswoman with children, basically, it is not easy, because we don't get things done right when we want to get it done. We can't just record a video like this or talk to our clients on the phone and book appointments when we want to. It is very, very different. We have to learn a lot of patience. We have to do a lot of planning and sorting our day and structuring everything and systemizing so that we can actually fit all that into our day. And if we are sick or our kids are sick, then we are screwed. Honestly, when I'm sick, then I try and work as much as I can, unless I am completely sick, obviously. But then you still gotta look after your kids as well while you have them. But when your kids are sick, you're gonna have to look after them because you can't send them to school or to kindy or daycare. And my daughter was sick for the last 2 days with a bronchitis, and I had to stay at home with her. One of those days I had Sebastian as well, and believe me, that wasn't the most fun place to be here. And then yesterday I tried to put as much work into the day as I could, but then she's only 5. She still needs a little bit of entertainment even when they're sick. And then finally today she went back to school. So yes, I don't get things done ever. And if I feel, if you guys feel, or people tell me all the time, Julia, how do you do it all? How do you handle it all? I have it structured. I have a list of things. If they're not written down, usually they're written down like this, or they are in my head. However, writing down is much easier because my head doesn't function this well these days anymore. I follow that list and I tick things off the list. And if I don't make it today, then I make it the next day. And I work my ass off. I work a lot of late nights until 10:30, 11 p.m. in front of the computer. And I see clients 3 nights a week, which is not much now. But as a mum that has their kids all day, and then like from 6 o'clock they're awake, and then you have to work until 10:30, 11 at night, that is a long day, a very long day. And not many people that work 9 to 5, normal jobs, they have to do any of that. But then they don't get to spend as much time with their children either. So it is something that you need to choose and pick for yourself, what you feel comfortable with. I think being a businesswoman with children is also very fulfilling, because you can sort of now and then sneak a little bit of work in here and there, even though, you know, you should be really putting your phone away. Like I am definitely one of the bad mums that still works on my phone, like answering emails and questions on Facebook and things like that. But if you are a mum with kids and you're a businesswoman and have your own business, it's much different. Obviously you have to kind of work around it. I feel that as women with kids that have to look after the household, after their husbands, after their kids, and run a business, are handling a lot. And I strongly believe that, and I preach it all the time to everybody in my Lash Tribe group on Facebook. If you haven't joined it yet, definitely go ahead. I'll have a link somewhere down underneath this video here. There's like 10,000 people in there now, and all of us are business women. We have our own salons, or we work, you know, weird hours during the day, or have home salons, or somewhere on the street, doesn't matter. And we just function somehow every day. We don't eat, we hardly sleep, we hardly go pee, and I think that needs to stop. You're gonna really make yourself sick if you continuously work. Yes, I work a lot as well, but I still have a day where I go, oh, I couldn't be asked today, I don't do anything, I literally just watch Netflix all day. It hasn't happened in a few weeks, but I do have those days where I just go, I just could not be bothered. And these days are amazing, because you need those days to recharge. You need to look after your body. You need to go pee. Hell, if you need to go pee, you go pee. Otherwise, you're going to develop all sorts of illnesses down below. If you need to eat, please eat. You don't want to faint. Drink lots of water. Have a stretch. Get up and just stretch out while you're lashing. We as mums especially don't have very good sleeps at night, depending on how old our children are. So stretching out and relaxing, having some me time, even if you think, oh, I can't fit it, yes, it will fit. You just make it fit. Take half a day off, block it out in your calendar. Just don't work. I need you to promise me and leave me a comment down below if you have done it. Just take a few hours a week off, 2 or 3 hours, just to recharge. And because we just can't go all the time. We'll get sick. So life as a mumpreneur, like they say, is very fulfilling, a lot of hard work, and I think we need to take a lot of me time to actually be able to do what we're doing. And I think we're very strong women, very we have a lot of willpower and a lot of strength, but don't make the mistake and not give in into your body and what the body tells you what you need. I'll see you soon. Bye.